And I always wanted to be a doctor when I was a kid. So back then I used to think I want to be a doctor. So when I go back to Sri Lanka, I can help all these war-affected people.
So now, how the family treats you?
I'm always honest and I come up with the truth, but the truth is bitter. I said, I'm not ready to write because I'm too young. He said, no, you have to write now because it could help the upcoming generation and they won't be going through what you have gone through. If you want to do a movie about trans women, please consider taking the real stories and don't make up stories, because we are having a very hard time because all these directors comes up with their perspective of a trans woman. My love life didn't work out because at the end it was always the argument was always that I'm a trans woman. My mom was like, oh, you have everything, you're earning good money, you're traveling, you're having a wonderful life, so what else do you need? So it's just turned. So I'm in a stage where I have to think whether I should make money or give money to people or serve people.
All right, and Tanuja, you told you did your castration from Cologne.
Sex reassignment surgery.
What is the difference between castration and sex
There is
reassignment surgery?
actual surgery for castration, but it's called different. I forgot the name, the Latin term for that. But that's the surgery where you get your testicles removed.
Okay.
So some girls are performing it as well.
Yeah.
They don't want to go through this really hard surgery. It's their own choice.
Yeah.
And sex reassignment surgery is where you get your private part totally changed into a opposite sex part.
So you mean to say like you have a vagina?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. It's a totally functional surgery.
All right.
It's performed in Thailand and in other countries as well. Here in India, it's performed as well, but I'm not 100% sure if it's done in a good way, because I have heard some horrible stories as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, that is not a question. In fact, like the question is all about Cologne and Germany.
Yes.
Okay. Being a therapist, being a research student, many of the people say yes, Cologne is a hub where we can do
Yes.
a lot of case studies and case histories about LGBTQI plus community. Can you please speak about your knowledge and information about Cologne?
Okay, the party which I said before earlier, that was actually in Cologne. I lived in Aachen. Aachen is very close to Cologne, just like 40 minutes. So I went there for a party because it was the gay hub. It still is a gay hub for LGBTQI plus people. So it's totally accepted there. People are very open-minded if it comes to LGBTQI plus people, and even for trans women, there are therapists there. You get your surgery and all the procedure easily done because we have a system in Germany. You can't just go for hormone replacement therapy if you decided to become a woman. You have to go through therapy. You have to get the acceptance from your therapist. You have to go to a psychiatrist and stuff like that. So if you live nearby Cologne, it's easy to get the procedure done. Other cities you will be having very hard time because the therapists have not much experience with trans women. So that's why I always was connected to Cologne. But I never wanted to live in Cologne because Cologne is kind of a ghetto, we would say.
Okay.
Yeah, it's ghetto. How can I explain? It's not a safe place as well. You have some crazy people going on there as well.
Okay.
So that's why I never wanted to live there. I just go there, party, explore, and go back. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Because Cologne is not an exposed city.
Yes.
Okay. So that's the reason I wanted to ask about that particular question.
Okay.
All right. Now, from there, okay. See, Tanuja is a dental hygienist.
Yes.
First of all, what is the job of a dental hygienist?
We are there to prevent the patient from diseases. So that's what I studied, prevention management and dental hygiene. So I'm there to teach my patients how to have their dental hygiene done, to keep everything clean so that they don't get any diseases. At the same time, if you got the disease, which is gum related disease, I have nothing to do with teeth. I mean, I have something to do with teeth, not directly. I have my part is I'm specialized in gum treatment. So we call it periodontal treatment, where your gum got disease. So we will have the deep cleaning done. So I'm working on the teeth and underneath the teeth.
Okay. But as for a layman, okay, if he wanted to maintain the hygiene of their teeth by themselves, what are the couple of tips which you can give to them on
The first thing is you need a good brush.
Okay.
I'm dealing with patients who are having a extreme good dental hygiene. So here it's quite different, I would say, because there the dental hygiene or the dental care has been done almost 50 years.
Okay.
So today we have patients in Düsseldorf, they brush too good, which means they're brushing out their gum.
Okay.
Yeah, they're very hard with the brush. So I'm dealing with that kind of a problem, which means the gum goes back and your root of the teeth will be visible. So you will be having sensitive teeth.
Okay.
So I'm dealing with that problem. So first of all, what you need is a good brush. So if you have some issues with sensitive teeth, you need a soft brush. Always go for a soft brush. And the technique, how you brush your teeth. Never rush. Just be gentle. Because your gum is a sensitive part. Imagine I always tell the patient, they'd be like, I'm always gentle, they would say, but I have a dental loop. So I can see how you raped your gum, I would say. So I always tell my patient, this is also a soft skin, you know. Would you rub your finger on your...
No. Never.
Yeah. Or would you take a hard brush and rub there?
No.
Same thing, you shouldn't be doing that to your gum. So your gum is everything. If your gum gets hurt, it goes back. If your gum goes back, it will never come back.
Okay.
So be gentle. That's the first thing. Technique is important. Brush is important. Paste. Don't take too much paste. All this advertisement, you know, even my patients, they be like, the advertisement says I have to use a lot. No, don't use a lot. They want you to use a lot. Well,
I understand. Yeah.
They want you to use a lot because you have to buy another tube, you know, otherwise you would be using the same tube for 6 months.
Okay.
So they want you to use that. They fix it into your mind that you have to have a full paste on your brush.
Full line of paste.
Yeah, full line of paste. What you need is just a small amount of paste, because paste is not going to clean your teeth. The technique and your brush is going to clean. Paste is just there to make you feel fresh and make you feel good. That's important. So paste is important. Brush is important. And then the very important fact is what you do is just 60% with the brush and paste. Interdental room cleaning. You have to clean in between your teeth. That's very important. So flossing and interdental brush. This is everything what you need on your everyday basis.
Wonderful. Oh, that's pretty amazing explanation. Okay. Now, all right. So now you're working as a dental hygienist.
Yes.
Okay. So I believe you are helping your clients there in Germany.
Yes.
Okay. Recently, I've seen Thanuja is an author as well.
Yes.
Okay. Now, for me, it was pretty new. But then when I explored, I found you wrote a biography of your own, right?
Yes.
Okay. What is the name of the bio?
Thanuja.
All right. And what is it all about?
It's about my journey as a trans woman and what I have gone through. Basically, everything happened after this documentary. When the documentary got viral, I was famous. I became extremely famous, not even in India, all over the world. The name was familiar. So I was sitting there thinking about my life. I thought, I got the fame. People are working hard to get the fame, and I just got it overnight. So I was like, what I'm going to do with my life? And I was in my comfort zone as well. I had a sugar daddy, as I said in this documentary. He gave me money. I was having a very luxury lifestyle. I was buying stuffs. I was buying perfume. I had my washroom full of perfumes, and I was proud of that. That made me really proud that I have all these perfumes, all these handbags. So I was sitting there and asking myself, these people are respecting you for no reason. And they think you're a very strongest and very you're a big shot. That's what they think. And you are basically a sugar babe.
Sugar baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what are you doing with your life? I was sure that I had something to tell the world. I deserve that respect. That's what I felt. But at the same time, what I felt was what I'm doing was not good. So I wanted to come out of that because that was my comfort zone. I had the money which I need. I had food, and that was done. And that was the time I realized to do something out of my life. So my mom was encouraging me as well. She said, "Study. I always wanted you guys to study. Even during the wartime, I took you to India. I made sure that you guys studied, and I was a good student as well." So she said, "You were too good." I even came on German newspaper when I finished the 10th grade. So she said, "You even came on newspaper, and today you're just sitting here doing nothing. I don't want you to be good looking. I don't want you to be famous. What I need is I want you to have a degree." That's what she asked for. So that's when I decided to study. And I always wanted to be a doctor when I was a kid. So back then I used to think I want to be a doctor. So when I go back to Sri Lanka, I can help all these war-affected people. Then I told myself medical field is my field. So I said I didn't want to be a doctor now because you have to study a lot and spend much more time. So I can become a dentist, I said. So I went into this dentistry field. Then I felt dentistry is not my thing as well. I'm not into filling and root canal treatment. Nothing against dentists. I met a dental hygienist who was a colleague and still a good friend to me. She said, "Why don't you become a dental hygienist? You can earn this as much as same as a dentist. And we are specialized in this one treatment. You don't need to learn all these treatments." That's when I got to know about dental hygiene. So I felt, wow, this is something nice. You can be respected. At the same time, you are specialized in one thing. You don't need to study everything. That's how I was lazy. So I went into this. But at the end, I learned everything. I have learned everything what a dentist has to learn. Not that much as them, but I had to. All my courses were...
So that is what you have put all through your biography,
Yes.
I guess. Okay.
And then the biography.
Yeah.
So dental hygiene thing happened this way. And there was a movie called Rupa, which was directed by Lenin M. Sivam from Canada. I messaged him saying, if you want to do a movie about trans women, please consider taking the real stories and don't make up stories, because we are having a very hard time, because all these directors comes up with their perspective of a trans woman, which has nothing to do with our lifestyle. And he said, no, Thanuja, I have researched well, and there is a writer called Shobha Shakti who actually worked with trans women and came up with this story. He is the writer of the story. You can contact him and talk to him. He's a very nice person. He wants to talk to you as well. I messaged him saying, "Oh, wonderful. I watched the movie. It was really good. You have done a great job." And he was a common friend of my trans friends as well. He spoke to me. Later on, we got to know we are from the same hometown in Sri Lanka. And he said, "Why don't you write an autobiography?" I said, "I'm planning to write, but I'm going to write it when I'm 60 because I have so many bad stories to say. I'm not going to tell it now. I want to do it when I'm old, so I can die and people can't confront me with these stories." And he said, no, you should be writing it now because there is a need for trans women's story. Already there was 2, but third one should be written, he said. I said, I'm not ready to write because I'm too young. He said, no, you have to write now because it could help the upcoming generation and they won't be going through what you have gone through. I said, okay, I can just write in English, I said, or German, because I wasn't sure if my Tamil is so good. Because I went to a matriculation school, I had problems with writing Tamil. He said, don't worry, you can write in the Tamil which you can write and I can help you out, he said. So he became my editor for the autobiography. So I started writing. I finished the book within 1 year. I have written 700 A4 pages.
Okay.
Yeah, and they have summed it up to 300
So when are
pages.
you planning to publish the English edition of that?
It is already published,
It's already
by
published.
Bloomsbury back in 2024,
Okay.
December.
Okay, we'll get it.
And it's the first, if I'm not wrong, it's the first autobiography which has been translated by Bloomsbury of a trans woman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's great. Amazing. So now, when you look back, all right, Of course, your journey, you simplified it, but still, haven't you ever felt like I mean, you even rightly mentioned you even attempted to end your life
2 times.
twice. Okay. So the pain, the trauma, how did you deal with that? What was your mindset? How you came out of it?
I was depressed. I had, as I said, there was many years where I was depressed. I couldn't begin anything with my life. That was the time I decided to become a sugar babe. My love life didn't work out because at the end it was always uh, the argument was always that I'm a trans woman. I couldn't fit into a life of a woman. So that was a problem. I wasn't a daughter for my mom, at the same time, not the son she had. So family had an issue accepting me. Today things are different. Back then it was very difficult. Even the society was not ready to understand what I went through. So it really affected me. So that's why from the age of 21 to 25, I decided to do nothing. Just earn money and get things which made me happy, which was perfume, saris, and
Materialism.
handbags. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything. So I was in my comfort zone, laying there, couldn't begin anything with my life. When this recognition from the society happened, that was therapy for me. That was the therapy. The society told me with the documentary, when it went viral, people came up to me saying, "You are such a wonderful person. We love you. What you said was 100% true." That gave me the recognition that I'm worth it. So that was the therapy to come out of this depressed zone.
Okay.
So the society helped me to come out. The society was the reason why I was depressed. At the same time, the society was the reason why I came out of that.
Wonderful. That's amazing. So now, how the family treats you?
I'm always honest and I come up with the truth, but the truth is bitter. My mom, I mean, my family, when I was in this comfort zone, they used to say, "You didn't do anything out of your life. So you're just sitting there making money and eating and doing nothing." Today, it just turned 360-degree. My mom was like, "Oh, you have everything. You're earning good money. You're traveling. You're having a wonderful life. So what else do you need?" So it's just turned. But I don't know. She's like, yeah, back then she used to blame. Now even she used to blame. So what shall I say? But somehow she's proud. If she talks to my family members, relatives, she's proud of myself. But she never shows it. But that's how our society is or our parents are.
Back then, you were a sugar baby.
Yes.
Are you a sweet partner right now to someone?
No, I'm in a situationship. And yeah, people are having a very hard time to understand why I'm in a situationship. Situationship is not a wrong thing. I was in a relationship before, like 2 years back, and I had a very hard time coming out of it. It was a trap. So once I got to know it was a trap, it was very hard for me to come out. It took me about 6 months mentally and physically. It took me 6 months to really recover from that. That's why I'm in a situationship now, because I don't want to get hurt. We are okay, we are fine, we are dating, we are having a good time together. I don't want to go to the next step because I know if I step forward, things could go wrong. It has nothing to do with being a trans woman or
I
whatever.
understand. Yeah.
Even being a human, it's really hard to trust someone or to get into a commitment because a commitment is a very serious thing. And coming out of a commitment is also a task.
Yeah.
And for me, it can be a very difficult task. That's why I'm being in a safe zone. That's why this situationship. I don't recommend everyone to be in a situationship, but it's not a bad thing to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Depends on the person and the
Yes.
situation. Yeah. On Instagram, okay, Thanuja Singam is like a very pleasing, smiling person.
Do you think so?
Yes, I am.
I'm so rude.
On the Instagram, I'm saying.
Even on Instagram, I'm so rude.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, but you have a lot of followers. And,
Yeah.
And people are consistently praising you, liking you, commenting you. Okay. reposting your reels and things. Okay, how about in your real life?
Uh, you mean like how people treat me in real life,
No,
or?
no, no. You treat. I mean, how about your character in real life? Like, are you? It's like, yes, of course, we can give smile in front of the
That's
camera.
my profession.
Yes, of course. Now coming back to the reality, is it like, are you very jovial or else like
I am.
deeply wounded?
I am. No,
No.
I'm a very fun-filled person. I don't even think about the trauma which I've gone through. I have forgotten everything. I'm a very happy person. I like to keep my space also happy. Everyone who's next to me happy. So that's my real character. Yeah.
Amazing, amazing.
Yes.
No,
Even at my
that's
workplace, they are messaging me. Even yesterday, my colleague messaged me saying, "When are you coming back? 4 weeks or too long?" She said. I said, "I'll be back on Monday."
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and you were also saying like that. Now we are in Chennai, but actually you're from Germany. You came here for the vacation. Okay,
Yes.
where do you stay? With whom?
I'm staying with my mom, but not my biological mom. This mom is my adopted mom, but not my adopted trans mother. She's a biological woman. She never had child. She watched my YouTube videos during the COVID time. And she said, after several videos, I even posted a video about my sex reassessment surgery. She watched it and she said, she's my daughter. If I had a daughter, it would have been her. So that's how I got connected to her. So whenever I come to Chennai, I stay with her. And yeah, she's very happy when I'm there. So she even told the apartment people that I'm her real daughter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to give a message to that mom on the camera, what would you
Yes.
say?
I would say I love her.
Here's the camera. Yeah.
Love you, Amma. And see, Ami, I always love you.
That's so,
Yeah.
this is so sweet. Okay, so now, Tanuja, we are almost coming to the end of the session. Okay, so before we finish, what is your future plans?
I was planning to have an organization created. Yeah. Or, yeah. I was planning to. German hits in my mind. Gründen. I wanted to say Gründen. No, I wanted to have an organization for LGBTQI people in Sri Lanka or in India. That was my plan. But my problem is I'm successful in my career as well. As a dental hygienist, I'm having a very good time in Germany. I'm well known and people want me to have me in their clinic as well. So that's when I realized to have my own clinic. So I'm planning to open my clinic, but I can't be running a clinic at the same time. I can't be running an organization. So I'm in a stage where I have to think whether I should make money or give money to people or serve people.
So, what kind of organization is in your mind?
As I said earlier, surgery is a major thing for transgender people or LGBTQI people. So even trans men are having a hard time to get the proper surgery done. You can have surgery done everywhere, but it's not fully done or it's not what you really wanted. So there are so many doctors out there. They are promising to give a better surgery, but at the end these girls are not happy with the surgery performed. So there was one girl in Kerala, until then I was hearing good stories about Kerala. They used to say Kerala is performing a very good surgery just like Thailand. I never believed it until Sister Ananya passed away.
Oh, yeah.
She fought with the surgeon. She wanted justice. At the end she never got it, and she has ended up her life because of the depression, post-operation depression, what she has gone through. So that's why I wanted to have an organization created where I can give money and support these girls to have the better surgery done. But it takes much time from my life. So I need a good team and I need support. So therefore, I don't know whether I have to have my career or concentrate on my career or concentrate on this.
Understood. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so before we wind up, okay, ONSense stock. Okay, please speak about ONSense stock on the cam.
Yes. What shall I say?
It's up to you. Whatever you feel like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I had a wonderful time at Sense Talk, I would say.
ONSense stock.
On Sense Talk.
Yeah.
I had a wonderful time here. Yasin came up with wonderful questions. So it was very intense and yeah, I'm happy to be here.
All right. That's
This is the introvert side of me.
okay. Can you please show the extrovert side as well?
It's hard. It's hard. Today is my introvert side, so it's very hard for me to bring out the extrovert side.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So amazing, Thanuja. Okay.
Yeah.
Be a Singam as you're always.
Thank
okay.
you.
Keep up the beautiful smile.
Thank you.
All right. And we are so humble and pleased to bring you here and listen
Thank
to you.
you.
All right. From your tedious schedule, you spend and spared some time for us. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me here. Thank you.
You can say that once again.
Thanks for having me here.
Thank you.